Don't let no white comedian talk about no black woman. That's law. This is the thing about the melanated community and black people. The input of a white man is the least prevalent opinion needed in regards to the community of melanated people. It's your boy Dane. Subscribe to Sideways 8. This is just funny. And then look at the scene. You got one brother here. You got them, they're gonna love it. But you got him who's gonna be indifferent because this dude is permeating his privilege as a European male, not even understanding that he has no place to talk about the community. Any community with origins of melanated people, heavily melanated, hip-hop, black community, Afrocentric, the diaspora, none of that is input matters. But let's hear him talk as if it does.
Big thing going on. Huh? Yeah, between Kendrick Lamar. Laws were written. The laws were written.
He's hurt. He's hurt. Because a law within a community he's not in was written. Don't let no white comedian talk about no black woman, that's law. And when our community press that line, people like him become non-existent.
I don't like him pretending he doesn't know what the fuck's going on with his little milk mustache. It's just been pissing me off. Okay?
Is it on there?
Now listen, no, guys, we gotta take this serious. Listen, rappers are telling comedians we need to be more respectful to women, so we gotta sit back and reflect.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
They're the most pious group.
Listen, nobody has respected women more.
Now, again, just the language arts aspect of me and the literary person I am, you already painted a bad analogy. Now you're talking about comedian, you're being vague. Comedians talking about disrespecting women in hip hop. No, be more specific. White comedians talking about black women. Be more specific. So don't try to point out that it's a contradiction because you're vague on your analogy. He's not talking about comedians, period, and woman, period. He's talking about white comedians and black women. So already a fallacy in his first joke.
You threw art.
Yes.
Than rappers, okay?
Absolutely.
So I completely understand how a rapper could look at a comedian telling a joke and be like, yo, y'all need to switch that shit up.
Yeah.
Blatant sarcasm because the hip-hop community does have degradation of the woman. Not gonna deny that. But it's a faulty analogy because Kendrick is not talking about comedians and degrading women. He's talking about white comedians degrading black women. So just be specific about his sarcasm and showing you the irrelevant aspect of it.
How dare y'all keep saying your wives are annoying? Be more like us and, bitches ain't nothing but hoes and tricks. I beat my bitch with a stick. What? You can lick on the nuts or suck the dick. I beat my bitch with a stick. What?
Did you just think of that?
That's a real lyric.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's a real lyric from music that protects women. And for decades protects what. And listen, right now the guy on top, Kung Fu Kenny,
He is the guy on top.
he is making sure that comedians, he put a law in.
White comedians. Be specific.
Yeah. He put a law in place. All right, let's see the exact line, okay? Don't let no white comedian talk about no black woman. That's law. Now, technically speaking, if we're going off of grammatic English,
Okay.
he's saying I can talk about black women, and that's law.
Don't let no white comedian talk about no black
So
woman.
he's basically saying all white comedians.
Oh, well, no, actually, you're wrong again.
Yeah. Put a law in
Since
place.
you want to
All
be
let's see the exact
technical,
line, okay?
let's be technical,
no-
Mr. White Comedian. Do not let no white comedian talk about no black woman. Now, this is colloquial jargon which Kendrick is using, which we understand. But since he wants to be technical in the language, you got a triple negative there. So if it was don't let no white, then it would be do let white. But then it says talk about no black woman. So that's a triple. So it actually is correct in language arts. Do not let no white comedian talk about no black woman. That's law. So it's a triple negative, not a double. So this joke he has, again, is irrelevant based on the own language he used. Don't let no white comedian talk about no black woman, that's law.
White comedian talk about no black woman, that's law. Now, technically speaking, if we're going off of grammatic English,
Okay.
he's saying, I can talk about black women, and that is law.
Don't let no white comedian talk about no black
So he's
woman.
basically saying all white comedians are only allowed to talk about black women.
Exclusively.
No, he didn't. Don't let no, do not let no white comedian talk about no black woman. That's law. So this joke lame again because everybody understands what's being said, even he does. But it's another lame joke he throws out there. Maybe comedy might be something he should reconsider.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's a law.
Finally, he understands
It's a
it.
law.
Now I understand why he's doing a
Two flunkies, they laughing at everything. I don't know. I never seen the show. Don't want to watch it. Gotta be a tough position right here. A white man talking about what should go down within a culture he's not welcomed in, but has creeped through the back door because you got Charlemagne sitting next to him and doing shows with him. We let people like this in without vetting them first.
comedy with the South Park creators.
Oh, that makes
Because
sense.
he appreciates white comedians that make fun of black people.
There you go.
And they've done that brilliantly for decades.
Yeah, that's true.
And he would never want to, break one of his own laws.
No, that's true.
I mean, didn't they have a character called Token on the South Park show?
Yeah, they do.
Which I'm sure Kendrick is a big fan of.
That's true.
Look, he co-signed a little dude. Yeah, that's true. Everything's true. Flunky. Sycophant.
He must be a big fan if he's going to do a comedy with them. I mean, we can look that up. Apparently, he has a comedy coming out.
Yep. Yeah, that's fact.
But Al, you're getting groomed right now. We need to ungroom.
Yeah, you are getting
We need to
groomed.
ungroom you right now. Okay?
And you talking about grooming a nigga. You're getting groomed right now. Okay. Schulz.
I mean that Blizzard, because he sent people, he said slide on. What he said, slide, where's the line? He goes, let me get it. I'm so old I had to squint my eyes. And that was not a racist joke. Okay, the N-words that coon, the N-words that being groomed, slide on both of them. Whoa, that seems like a call to violence.
It does.
Why would he call to, if he's about protecting black people, why would the call to violence be
See, you not in the culture. That's why you don't get the things that happen within the culture. Coons being groomed, and you just said you grooming your boy over there. If you're a coon or you're being groomed to be one, you're not with the culture, no matter what your color is. Therefore, we slide on both of them. So again, if you're working, no matter the color, if you're working for a system that oppresses, which coons do, and those who being groomed, then you are an enemy. Slide on both of them, but you wouldn't understand that because you're not in this culture in which you're trying to argue against, because somebody made a law against specifically people like you. Didn't even mention your name, but you felt it somewhere because you know it applies to you. And the next time you talk about black women, you better watch out because now the community is watching you.
the black dudes, not the white guy making the joke?
Well, you gotta understand.
What?
No. You gotta understand.
Because I snitch. I cooperate. I tell.
Litigation.
Okay? You will squabble up in a jail cell.
Here's what you gotta understand about Kendrick. It's very important to him to protect black women. That's why he's never done a song with an abuser confirmed. He's never done a song with anybody.
Thank God.
Oh, look at him. He look like he about to get on his knees and give some sloppy toppy to the man with the mustache. Co-sign every single thing left and right. Where do they get these people from?
Suspected of abuse. He's never threatened to remove his music from Spotify because they removed R. Kelly's music, who for sure fucked and held captive underage black women. Hold on. This is all very important to Kendrick.
Wait a minute, just let me understand what's going on here. Because I think that you're using sarcasm as a comedic device.
It is a comedic device.
But you're so fucking smart right now that I don't know if you're serious or making jokes. Are you saying that Kendrick Lamar put it on wax that he is protecting black women from white comedians' jokes, but not the kidnapping, molestation, and
BetterHelp's main mission as a brand.
We'll pause this. I'll talk over the ad. But you see how they try to twist and move the goalposts. This is again analogous to, let's say, police shooting black men, and then white privilege talking about, what about black on black crime? Nothing you guys say negates the law that was just dropped. If you look like you can't talk about black women. You can't do it in the community. And one of our guys addressed it, and now it will be practiced and professed. So try it. I bet he won't try it. But again, talking about, the fact that he might have done a song with somebody who didn't treat women well, that's beside the fact and the law. And Kendrick did a song where he called himself a hypocrite. So habits and contradictions is human nature. So if that's the claim, then he already claimed that for himself. But again, that's still beside the point. These are all sideswiping the original issue. You as a white man are not privileged to talk about our black women. Period.
And actually, in reality, he would take his own music off Spotify to protect R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Someone who's kidnapped,
A sexual
molested,
predator. Yeah.
and black women.
Oof, children.
Are you saying that he's done songs with other men who have potentially put hands on black
Not
women?
potentially, confirmed.
Wait a minute, convicted?
Yeah, I don't know what you call Chris Brown, but yeah, whatever that is.
Not crazy. Not crazy. I took a picture with Chris Brown. Hey, bro, I took a picture with him immediately.
Can I tell you something?
Yes.
We ain't protecting nobody. Y'all can protect your fucking selves.
Everybody gets these jokes over here.
Yo, this guy been telling me for a year straight Indians fuck mud. What you gonna do?
Listen, they going down on it too. I've seen a lot of videos of them eating mud pussy, bro. They literally put their head in the mud straight, reversed.
Now, the only thing I will say, not in support of his claim, but in support of the whole general idea, is you can't marginalize comedians' notions. But within a subculture, there can be a law and an unwritten rule that says you can't say, it's like in battle rap. Yeah, you could talk shit, say you're gonna do this, but don't talk about my dead mom. It's an unwritten rule. So yeah, in comedian, you don't want to censor what comedians got going on, but there's certain things you might not want to touch. AKA, or i.e., the guy from Seinfeld calling somebody a nigga. So he has a small point in comedians not being marginalized, but it gets overridden by unwritten rules in the laws of comedy and in the laws of social context. White people, be mindful. That's why he said N-word. You notice he didn't say nigga, because he know he can't say that. But a comedian should be able to say everything, right? So say nigga. You can't. Probably what his initial gripe is about.
Well, at least we're going down.
Kama Sutra.
Hey, at least we go down, Jamaicans. You know what I mean? Learn a lesson.
Whoa! What the bummerclot is going on? Can't call out Jamaicans for something they're proud of.
That's true. My bad.
You know what I mean?
My bad.
That's super racist. Al, can you speak on that as a Puerto Rican?
I believe I could fly out this podcast right now. This is crazy, but
Told you, he don't want to be in there.
Al, we have to protect you. They're trying to slide on you, bro.
whoa.
They're trying to. This is nuts, dude. This is. And listen, you're
That's
distracting.
that splish splash.
Where's the Swiss flag? I'm gonna be honest, these kids look Asian.
Well, I mean,
they.
I mean,
technically.
the other Asians.
I'm with you on that.
This is the only one I heard people talking about.
Yeah. You know, that. Can I ask you guys a serious question?
Yeah.
Because literally, we filmed a special this past weekend, and thank you guys so much for coming out. I really appreciate that. About to get into the edit, but yeah, you guys are amazing.
You killed it.
And it was thank you so much. The team killed it. You guys were fucking incredible. But listen, I shut off my phone for the week. Like the week before, Kendrick dropped his album, right?
Yeah.
Every black person that texts or calls me is like, yo, Kendrick just took a shot at you on the album. Every white person or Asian person or Latino person that calls me is like, yo, good luck on your special. Okay?
Yeah.
So clearly there was a separation in who was, indulging in this content. Okay? So I've been a little out of it. But I come out of the special and it looks like there's so many articles about this album.
If you're thinking of...
I go to ad every second. This is a long video, but I want to get to the part where he talk about sexually assaulting Kendrick. Slave Master special.
I don't want to,
Yeah, it was about you. You were trending on my Twitter.
No way.
Yeah, I didn't want to tell you because you had things to focus on.
What a time to be alive where...
I was not one of the Asians who said, good luck on your special.
I'm just saying. What a time to be alive where rappers got to talk about comedians for clout.
God bless, dude.
Like, we are up right now.
God bless.
The biggest story about the album, outside of the album and people...
Do you really think it's about clout? The most popular artist in the game right before the album dropped. He was the most popular artist before this was mentioned. Not for clout. Another faulty claim made by the white comedian.
People enjoying it was a sub at a comedian? Yeah. And you don't even got to say my name and it still makes headlines?
It's crazy.
You're welcome. You are... How many views did I give him, you think? A good chunk.
You didn't give yourself them views.
They stole our mustard shit.
Couple million bucks.
They stole our mustard shit. We've been doing honey mustard for fucking years. Okay, they hop on that dick ride.
He'd be listening.
Yeah.
He'd be listening.
Of course he listens. Because he specifically, I think, was reacting to, in that Shits and Gigs podcast, which I think they're reacting to, I said something. I asked them if they dated black women. They were like, "Oh, we date all women," or whatever. And I was like, "Yeah, okay." And then I go, "Kendrick fans, get them."
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's all it took.
Yeah.
That's all it took. And now Kendrick want to talk some shit. Yeah. Okay, what do you guys think of the album, though?
I mean, I like it. Here's what I'll say about Kendrick. Everybody knows I'm a fan.
I don't want to hear your opinion too much.
I love Lefty Gunplay, so anything he's on, that's fire.
That whole song is crazy.
All the samples are like... No, they killed it. It's a good album. Fuck you, though.
Catching a stray on a slapper is fire.
Yo,
It kills me and I love it at the same time. It's fire.
But I don't like him threatening the violence. I don't like that. I don't like him telling people to slide on you.
I'm a civilian. I'm going to the cops too.
Slide on you guys. The niggas that coon, the niggas. So you calling him a nigga. Peep the undertones. Nigga does not mean black. It means the way you act. And I see a whole bunch of niggas in here.
What if it's too late? What if they fucking do something to you?
I mean, I don't leave my house.
But my feeling is like, Kendrick, I feel like Kendrick is talking all this shit, and for whatever reason, we just letting him talk all this shit.
Yeah, because we decided we love him right now.
I get it. I do get it. But
because y'all can't do nothing. Look at this dude. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Y'all ain't gonna do nothing.
At the same time.
What they talking about? They talking about nothing.
Like...
And I've always been a fan, but I also said this even on the Drake thing when he said the shit about your next show at the Bay, whatever he said, basically kind of like call the violence. Yeah. And remember when Rick Ross got beat up? I was like, yo, Kendrick, you gotta fall back on that call to violence shit.
Trump on January 6th.
Yo.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like he's trying to get people to storm the Capitol a little bit. He's trying to get people to go to Al. Get people to go to Charlotte. That's dangerous rhetoric out there. Really woke Kendrick. You know?
Stand back, stand by.
Stand back and stand by. He's not even saying that. He's saying get up in that ass.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy. But I need Kendrick. I need you to do it, Kendrick.
You want to squabble up?
I need no. I mean, here's the thing. This is the thing that is kind of funny about it. Is like first of all, Kendrick's people and the gang affiliate, everybody, his security, they will kill me. They will destroy me. They'll find me in the street. They'll fucking cut me up. They'll shoot me. They'll do whatever. I'm not a tough guy. Y'all do. But just Kendrick.
All right, he about to get into it. He about to talk about that slave master buck breaking raping.
I would make love to him. There's nothing he can do about it. Just Kendrick Lamar. I would make love to him, and the only thing that he could do is decide if it's consensual or not. That's the only thing he can do. If it's me and Kendrick, no, I'm stupid.
And that's all he could say is you are stupid. If he had more cultural context, he'd be like, bro, you out of line. But he a part of that. He a part of them Negroes that might get slid on too. But he just talked about raping a black man. A white man talked about raping a black man with the social context involved. Don't let no white comedian talk about no black woman as law. The niggas that coon and niggas that's being groomed, slide on both of them. It's your boy Dame, man. Just giving y'all the appropriate context. I never watched them anyway, so it don't do me no. I don't watch these people who gossip all day on TV about other men. So I just do the reviews on the gossipers and show them how they look with their mouth open. It's your boy Dame, Vibe High.